So chapter 20, part A, question number 1. Johnny Collin tried to design and build his new home to be as energy efficient in heating as possible. Which one of the following designs was a mistake? Basically, when we build a home, if we build a home energy efficient, it saves the energy. So the home must be airtight. So we have to find a mistake. Number 1, using metal framed windows with a thermal break. So when we build a home, if we have windows with a thermal break, it saves the energy. Number 2, including an air to heat exchanger to bring in cooled exterior air. That's also true, because the house is airtight, so that's why we need the fans, heat exchanger. And the third one, following R2000 standards. So this R2000 standard basically means to preserve the energy. So we need to make the homes airtight, and these standards were established in 1980. And the number 4, installing sliding glass door to a north-facing patio. So number 4 is a mistake. So you need to remember the 4 directions: north, south, east, west. So when you build a home, north side you should have small and limited number of windows, and the south side you should have the largest window, and the east side we have a solar gain, and the west side we should have windows like a shaded. We should have shaded windows, because when the sun sets, and basically so the windows become too hot. And so the answer is number 4. So then we go to question number 15. Johnny Collins is trying to design his new home to be as energy efficient in heating as possible. On which side of the house should he place the largest window? So he should place the largest window on the south side. So the answer is number 2. So basically you need to remember the 4 directions: north side small and limited number of windows, south side largest window, east side we have a solar gain, and the west side we should have a shaded windows. So the question number 2, a disadvantage of using a central gas fired forced air heating system. So basically we have 4 types of heating systems. Number one is the forced air, number 2 is electric, number 3 is the water heat, and the number 4 is the radiant heat. If we want to make the home hot very quickly, so we need the forced air heating system. So to make the house hot rapidly, number 1 is forced. If we want to make the house moderately hot, so we need electric heat. If we want steady and consistent, then we want water heat. So basically water heat steady and consistent, electric heat moderate, and forced air is the rapid. So remember these things. And the disadvantage is for the forced air heating system, so it requires duct work. And also the second defect is drafty. So drafty mean, just like you have air condition in your car, when first time in summer you turn on the air condition, so it gives us a very very drafty air. So basically silly hava. And so the answer is number 2. So the answer is number 3. It means it requires duct work. And then we move to the question number 10. A central gas fired forced hot water heating system with room baseboard units provide most of its heat transfer in which one of the following ways? So here we are talking about hot water. So what kind of heat it provides? It provides us a convection heat. It's number 1. So convection basically mean it heats the elements, and elements heats further air. So remember, It heats the element and element further heats the air. And then we go to the question number 14. An advantage of using a central gas fired forced hot water heating system is, as I told you guys before, so the forced hot water heating system provides us a steady and consistent heat. So it's number 2. And then we go to the question number 23. Different heating systems have different advantages and disadvantages. Which of the following are advantages of a wood-fired space heater? So this wood-fired space heater mostly you find in old homes. So what the advantage is? Number 1, it reduced overall heating expense. It provides steady and consistent heat. That is false, because this is provided by water heat. C, provide both radiant and convection heat. That's true. So now you will be wondering, what do you mean by radiant? So radiant is a 3 steps. It produces heat waves. Heat waves heats the object, and then the object heats further air. So radiant means it first heats the object, and then the object heats the air. It's a 3 steps. So basically means, for example, we burn the wood. So the wood also produces the heat waves. So the heat waves now heat the objects around. For example, the fridge around, the walls around, right? It heats the object, and then the object further heats the air. It's a 3 steps. It's called radiant. And the convection is only 2 steps. When we have electric component, right? Electric heat, right? In electric heat, so there's electric component. You see sometimes the electric component becomes red, right? Electric component heats the air. It's only 2 steps. If it's only 2 steps, it's convection. If it's a 3 steps, it's a radiant. And so that's why the answer is A and C. It reduces overall heating expense, and it provides both radiant and convection heat. And then we go to question number 25. Which of the following heating systems offer rapid response to extreme outside temperature changes? So which system heats the home rapidly? Is the forced air. Is number 3, central gas fired forced hot air. So one time I repeat again, right? Forced air is rapid, electric heat is moderate, and water heat and radiant is steady and consistent. So it gives you 1 mark. And that's it for the part A.